Hey Bedazzlers, this is Chaotic Bedazzling Storytime, and I'm your host, DGM. Let me ask you something. What do you get when a wannabe Walter White, Scarface-Bin Laden, and La Llorona walks into a bar? Apparently, you get being on the FBI Most Wanted list. Today, we are diving into the top 3 most wanted people in which the DOJ and FBI are actively hunting. Well, one they already bagged. Grab your tea and settle in for this one. If you want to support the channel, head over to chaoticbedazzling.myshopify.com to purchase one of these fabulous Storytime cups. Let's get into it. First, we have our wannabe Scarface-Bin Laden. His name is Giovanni Vincent Mosquera Serrano, aka Giovanni San Vincent El Viejo Giovanni Vincent Mosquera Serrano. He is wanted for conspiracy to distribute cocaine, conspiracy to provide material to foreign terrorist organization, and providing and attempting to provide materials to foreign terrorist organization. Why the Scarface-Bin Laden comparison? Because this man allegedly acted like a cocaine kingpin with aspirations way above his pay grade. Giovanni is an alleged senior leader of the Tren de Agua transnational gang, a designated foreign terrorist organization which originated in Venezuela and now operates throughout Latin America and the United States. The gang is allegedly responsible for sending gang members to the United States who engage in drug trafficking, human trafficking, weapons trafficking, and violent crime. A federal arrest warrant was issued for Giovanni in the United States District Court, Southern District of Texas, after he was charged with conspiring to provide and providing material support to foreign terrorist organization, as well as conspiracy and distribution of cocaine in Colombia, intended for distribution in the United States. This case is being investigated as part of a joint task force. Giovanni considered armed and dangerous. There is a reward for any information leading up to the arrest or conviction of Giovanni, up to $3 million. You can submit your tip on WhatsApp or a telegram to 281-787-9939, or submit an online tip at tips.fbi.gov. Now we're going into our wannabe Walter White. Fausto Isidro Meza Flores, aka El Chapo Estero, or Chapito Estero. He is wanted for conspiracy to manufacture and distribute methamphetamine, distribute cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. And he is also wanted for the use and possession of a firearm. Our wannabe Walter White, Fausto, is the alleged leader of the Meza Flores transnational criminal organization, a heavily armed major drug trafficking organization based in Mexico. The Meza Flores TCO is allegedly responsible for the possession, distribution, and importation of large quantity of heroin, meth, cocaine, fentanyl, and marijuana into the United States, and has predominantly controlled drug production, transportation, distribution, and in several locations throughout Mexico. Meza Flores was originally indicted on May 2nd, 2012 in the United States District Court. On November 26, 2019, a federal superseding indictment and federal arrest warrants were issued for Meza Flores in the United States District Court after he was charged with multiple counts of drug trafficking violations and use and possession of a firearm. He should be considered armed and dangerous and an international flight risk. There's a reward up to $5 million for any information leading directly to the arrest and or conviction of Meza Flores. You can submit a tip at 1-800-CALL-FBI or WhatsApp at 571-379-3951. Wannabe La Llorona, or Cindy Rodriguez Singh, aka Cecilia Rodriguez, Cindy Rodriguez, Cindy Seed Rodriguez, Cindy Cecilia Rodriguez. She is wanted for capital murder for a person under age of 10 and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. This is the most heartbreaking case on the list. Cindy is wanted for allegedly unaliving her 6-year-old son. On March 20th, 2023, the Everman Police Department was asked by the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services to conduct a welfare check on the 6-year-old son of Cindy, after the child has not been seen since October 2022. During the welfare check, Cindy lied to the investigators and indicated that the child was in Mexico with his biological father and has been there since November 2022. On March 22nd, 2023, Cindy, her husband, and 6 other children boarded an international flight to India. Investigators confirmed that the missing child was not present and never boarded that flight. It is believed that Cindy has not returned to the United States since boarding that flight. On October 31st, 2023, Cindy was charged with capital murder in the District Court of Tarrant County, Fort Worth, Texas. On November 2nd, 2023, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Cindy in the United States District Court after she was charged with unlawful flight to avoid persecution. As you can see, she's been captured. According to Fort Worth Star Telegram, since the DOJ information isn't updated how they caught her, after a 2-year international investigation, Cindy was apprehended by FBI agents in India. In September, she was indicted on charges of abandoning a child without intent to return, leaving a child without proper care, and 2 counts of injury to a child, according to court documents. And that concludes today's chaotic bedazzling dive into the DOJ's most wanted list. Crime does not pay, especially when the FBI is involved. If you want to read the stories yourself, check the DOJ link in the description. If you enjoy this story time, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, head over to chaoticbedazzling.myshopify.com to grab your own bedazzle cup. Like always, stay bedazzled.